he is immediately embarrassed. And she's like,
I'm just embarrassed.
He's always embarrassed.
So fucking, you think I'm not embarrassed in here with this good yank puss and you over here not doing anything? You think that's not embarrassing for me? God damn. I'm over here with this good head of hair.
I know.
Okay? I'm like, I was about to do shit all day.
Right.
And you come home and you were like, oh, talk to the hand, bye. Oh my God. This is embarrassing for all of us. Recording, everybody. Hello.
What up?
Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose.
Where together we'll uncover what we can learn about modern dating, love, and relationships from popular television. I'm Natasha.
And I'm Justine.
And Charlotte is at least getting somewhere with Trey.
Oh, I thought this was backsliding.
You thought so?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, because now he's even more alone. And like he has real permission to be alone now.
I know.
This is not good.
At least they're talking, though. At least there's
that's
conversation happening. At the very least. Sheesh. So yeah, at least, something's going on over there in that department. And Carrie, I love this for Carrie. Dating this rich stoner who lives at home with his mom. Now you can get a home cooked meal and some free weed. I'm not mad at it at all. It sounds like a great rebound.
Yes. I was so happy Carrie won this episode in some kind of capacity, right?
Yes. Got a free bag of weed. She got some good meals. She got to hang out on
a nice terrace.
Yeah. Central Park fucking apartment. That's rare to even see one of those.
Central Air in New York.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, this episode was like a cutesy episode. Carrie's question: in today's youth-obsessed culture, are we growing up into mature, responsible adults, or are we 34 going on 13? So I guess they're kind of just exploring the ways in which, as adults, we're like trying to hang on to youth, I guess, as we age.
Yes, as we age. I thought this was a good question for us because we have phones and we are supposed to keep up with the youths anyway. We're supposed to kind of blend in. We get all the time from our younger listeners. I forget you guys are millennials, you fucking old bitches. You don't even know what this is, you old hag. We get that all the time. All the time. As if we're not 35 years old.
Right. Trying our best out here and keep up with this shit.
One of us has a TikTok limit of 10 minutes a day.
Literally, I can't.
Yep.
Oh, that's so true. So, yeah, we'll talk about aging in our 30s and trying to stay young, I guess.
Yep.
Also, Charlotte has a lot going on. Not related to this question, but we got to talk about Charlotte and Trey and everything going on over there. We're here to talk to you guys today about Chime. Chime is changing the way people bank. First of all, Chime is not like old school banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees and fees for everything. Chime is fee-free. I repeat, fee-free. That is unheard of when it comes to banking. Chime is obviously built for me and you, not the 1%.
Chime is not just smarter banking, it is the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today. It takes just minutes to sign up. Head to chime.com/rose. That's chime.com/ROSE.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services, a secured Chime Visa credit card, and MyPay line of credit provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. MyPay eligibility requirements apply, and credit limit ranges $20 to $500. Optional services and products may have fees or charges. See chime.com/fees info. Advertised annual percentage yield with Chime Plus status only. Otherwise, 1.00% APY applies. No min balance required. Chime card on-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Results may vary. See chime.com for details and applicable terms.
Okay, before we dive into the recap, Justine is slowly working her way through the Fit for TV documentary on The Biggest Loser. Girl. You talked to us about part 1 already. We're going to go through part 2. She can give us a little recap. We're going to chat about it. If you want to listen to our pre-show recap of Fit for TV documentary, if you want to watch us on video, if you want to listen to this episode without ads, and if you want to join us for Two Black Girls Watch, you got to join us over on Patreon. Head to Patreon, try the 7-day free trial, and shout out to the Rose Garden.
Love you.
Love you guys. Okay. What is going on in this documentary? I need to watch it still.
Oh my God. Organs all over the place, tubes all over the place. Like, oh my God. They're gonna have to cut your legs open to drain the fluid. Girl!
Too much. Anyways, let's dive into this recap. Okay, so this episode is called Hot Child in the City. So we meet 13-year-old Jenny Breer.
I want it all, I want it now, and I want you to get it for me.
After firing her last 2 publicists, Jenny Breer, the daughter of a wealthy New York restaurateur, had decided that Samantha would be taking over the PR for her upcoming party.
Who is daughter of a wealthy New York restaurateur who hires, this 13-year-old, hires Samantha to do PR for her upcoming bar mitzvah.
And this is Kat Dennings.
Kat Dennings, yes. Which is hilarious because she's like a big actress now. It's her like as a kid. It's cute.
Yeah.
So yeah, later at lunch with the ladies, Jenny and her like posse of 13-year-olds send a bottle of champagne to Samantha. And they're like, oh my God, Carrie Bradshaw, she's our idol. She's taught us so much about sex. It's like,
I didn't know you were here.
And I didn't know you knew Carrie Bradshaw. You are fucking fabulous. Your column about secret sex, hello, my life.
you guys are in middle school.
Right. And I was trying to wrap my head around this. I'm like, middle schoolers who read the newspaper?
That too.
I'm like, what?
What? Nuts. So anyways, we see later Samantha's like working the bar mitzvah for like
the front of house.
The front of house. And she in the party overhears Jenny and her friends talking about like fucking men.
I'm gonna totally fuck at least 3 of those 5 NSYNC guys after the after party.
And I heard the other 2 are gay.
So, I'd fuck them and their gay boyfriends.
And like
in such an immature way, it was low key pretty funny.
The way that they were talking.
Yeah, I would fuck him and his 2 gay boyfriends. Like,
girl, what?
Want nothing to do with you.
Mm-mm. So she basically advises them to like enjoy your childhood until you turn 15, and then you start having sex.
Start fucking.
You should enjoy being children. At least until you turn 15 and start having sex.
Please, I've been giving blowjobs since I'm 12.
Really?
It's the only way to get guys to like you.
Oh, honey, that isn't true.
Oh, talk to the hand, Grandma.
This is so problematic.
I
Oh
know,
my God.
I know, but it's New York City too at the same time. I'm like,
I know, these kids are fast out here. So Jenny, you know, she's like, we've been giving blowjobs since we're 12, and it's like the only way to get guys to like them. So just like their whole minds are just warped. They're like trying to be little women, but they're clearly children. And Samantha's like, you know what? I can't even envy these kids. I'm actually really proud that I had a childhood. And just like walks away with that lesson. We see with Miranda at lunch, she like spots a cute guy across the way, like checking her out. Carrie walks right up to him, gives him Miranda's number.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but my friend Miranda over there,
oh my God,
she thinks you're kind of cute.
Please tell your friend Miranda to call me.
He gives her card. And later, Miranda, we see in the episode, gets braces.
I'm sorry, are your braces blue?
No, they're sapphire. Oh my God, look. You have the old-fashioned kind. I didn't even know they made those anymore.
To correct some whatever. I don't even know what that was going on.
Made up something. She got by this orthodontist.
Straight up. And we see her later on the date with that cute guy. She's got food all up in her braces.
Yeah.
He makes some like off-color joke about giving blowjobs with braces.
What's it like to kiss somebody with those things?
The doctor said it should be fine.
But a blowjob's out of the question, right? Oh, I was kidding. That was a joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's just like very self-conscious about her braces, and that was basically Miranda this episode. Now Charlotte is on the internet, WebMD, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with Trey.
I can't even imagine the forums that are out. They were like
I know.
AOL forums back then.
Yeah. Oh God, talking to complete randoms about your husband's penis.
Yep.
So she finds this like $8,000 prosthetic bionic penis that's gonna like save them.
Bionic.
And she kind of like, you know, does a little printout, shares it with Trey.
I found this on the internet. See?
What on earth? Charlotte, what are you getting at?
Well, we've tried everything else, and we still
you haven't in my ever, so I just thought.
You can't be serious.
What other options do we have?
He is immediately embarrassed, and she's like,
I'm just embarrassed.
He's always embarrassed.
So fucking, you think I'm not embarrassed in here with this good yank puss, and you over here not doing anything? You think that's not embarrassing for me? God damn. I'm over here with this good head of hair.
I know.
Okay? I'm like, I was about to do shit all day.
Right.
And you come home and you were like, oh, talk to the hand, bye. Oh my God. This is embarrassing for all of us.
Truly. This is, what are we doing in this household? This is crazy. So he, hits her with silence, shuts down. Like, she can't even talk options with him, like ideas, nothing. He like doesn't want to hear it. So they end up going to couples counseling, which was his idea. So him, taking a step forward, at least.
Faced with the idea of having hydraulic cylinders placed in his shaft, Trey decided to pursue the less physically demanding option of couples counseling with a therapist he'd found through his college alumni association.
And the doctor is like a fucking...
Doctor's not a doctor.
Kook. Yeah, what is this? Advises them to like rename their genitals so they can like somehow have a less threatening conversation about sex, which is it's like advice you give to like school kids. Like,
right, yeah, who are like learning how to put a condom on and shit.
Yeah.
And this is like obviously Trey's issue that they are trying to address now as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlotte's like jumping in full force and he is still ignoring it.
Yeah, exactly. So the doctor does advise them at night during pillow talk about your fantasies. Like, let's at least, do something here.
Yeah.
So Charlotte that night is talking about her like little fairy princess getting rescued by the big dick fucking prince or whatever.
Yeah, Charlotte's on the books.
Mm-hmm.
The Sarah Abrams, I think, is her name. The like fantasy ones that are like 600 pages
romance,
long.
Yeah.
600 pages. They're huge.
And there's like a million sex scenes that are just like 40 pages long. These women are reading. It's crazy.
You see a girl read that on the train, you know she in it.
She's in it.
And there's like so many of them. Barnes & Noble has whole walls. Just this lady. Woo! Shout out to y'all. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So now it's his turn to share a fantasy.
Now you. Where are you?
I'm in hell. I'm sorry, Charlotte. I can't do this. You are a fairy princess. I don't deserve you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And he's just like, I'm in hell. I can't do this.
I cannot believe you want to be a fairy princess. Rescued by a unicorn.
I'll be shaming her though.
Exactly.
It's her fantasy.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm a respected surgeon. I just can't do this. I can't do this. I just need you to accept the fact that I'm just not as sexual of a person.
Oh my God.
So he basically trying to like give her the ill setup.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Like, this is just
absolutely.
You have to accept it. Which no, I don't, because you just dropped this bomb on me yesterday. So
you duped me into marrying you.
Straight up.
And you always have this upper hand because you're a surgeon. He always tries to bring that up in the first part of the sentence.
Brings it up. Yeah, he always brings it up. So whack. So he's like, I don't deserve you, and just like turns over and goes to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, later that night, or another night, I don't remember, Charlotte wakes up to Trey making some weird noises in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
She peeks in. He is masturbating to a porn magazine called Jugs.
Jugs with a Z.
Jugs with Z. These big titty women.
Yeah. Their bathroom is huge.
Oh, I didn't even notice this. Yeah.
What?
I was like, what is he doing?
Oh my God, the bathroom is so big.
Really?
Anyway.
So they head back to the therapist. He tries to defend himself, saying that this was just tension relief. It had nothing to do with Charlotte. And
I thought you weren't sexual.
Right. And this has everything to do with me because you're not fucking me, but you fucking yourself.
Right.
That don't make no sense. So later, he gets back to masturbating, same with the Jugs magazine, but now Charlotte has like pasted her head on the bodies of all the women.
So pathetic.
Magazines. It's so ridiculous. She's like so proud of herself hearing him like jack off.
Yeah. And it's not just her picture, it's her wedding picture.
Yes. It's her in a veil. Charlotte,
come on. That's a whole other level of like kink.
Wedding jugs kink. Like, what is that? Big breasted brides. Like, it's so weird. The BBB. We're here to talk to you guys today about Chime. Chime is changing the way people bank. First of all, Chime is not like old school banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees and fees for everything. Chime is fee-free. I repeat, fee-free. That is unheard of when it comes to banking. Chime is obviously built for me and you, not the 1%.
Chime isn't just another banking app. With Chime, you can unlock smarter banking for everyday people with products like MyPay, giving you access to up to $500 of your paycheck anytime. Imagine getting a $500 advance when you need it most. Sometimes payday can't come quick enough. That is a game changer for us hardworking people out here. Forget overdraft fees, minimum balance fees, monthly fees. I can't tell you how many times I've been screwed over by overdraft fees alone. Chime really hooks it up.
Chime's got benefits on top of benefits, overdraft coverage you can count on. They help you build credit history stress-free. You can earn up to 3.5% annual percentage yield on savings. That's 8 times higher than a traditional bank. And they've been rated 5 stars by USA Today for customer service. Real humans, 24/7. That for me is major. I don't want to talk to a robot.
Chime is not just smarter banking, it is the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today. It takes just minutes to sign up. Head to chime.com/rose. That's chime.com/ROSE.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services, a secured Chime Visa credit card, and MyPay line of credit provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. MyPay eligibility requirements apply, and credit limit ranges $20 to $500. Optional services and products may have fees or charges. See chime.com/fees info. Advertised annual percentage yield with Chime Plus status only. Otherwise, 1.00% APY applies. No min balance required. Chime card on-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Results may vary. See chime.com for details and applicable terms.
Now, Carrie, this episode, she goes to her old shoe repair shop. It's closed down. It's now turned into a comic book store, and she meets the owner, Wade, who is like this surfer looking stoner dude. And you know, they flirt a little bit. He sends her, I thought this was cute, he sent her like a superhero
fantastic
drawing in the mail. It's really cool. So they start dating, kind of hanging out. They go to arcades. He rides a scooter, like they're
barcade,
just like,
I believe.
The barcade, literally barcade. And yeah, he's kind of like a kid in a sense, you know. He rides a scooter, all that stuff. He takes her to his apartment, finds out he lives on Upper East Side, Parkside apartment.
How was it possible that mild-mannered power lad could afford a classic 6 on the Upper East Side with a terrace and a view of the park?
Hello?
Did you meet Carrie? Carrie, I'd like you to meet my mother.
And he lives with his parents. So Samantha's like, dump him immediately. This is a mess. Carrie's like, oh, well, maybe, you know, he's saving up his money for his own place. His market is tough, you know, making excuses.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
So now this is where she gets to wondering, like, are we just 34 going on 13? Or, like, what are we doing here? Now, Carrie is living her best life in this apartment with this dude. You know, mom's cooking cookies, baking cookies.
Dinner.
Waiting on them hand and foot. Just being a big kid in his world, you know? And finally, we see Wade comes to her apartment. They're about to like get hot and steamy when they get a voicemail from his mother calling.
Hi, Carrie? This is Mrs. Adams, Wade's mother. I'm so sorry to bother you, but we never heard from Wade tonight about whether or not he fed the dog his medicine. So if you speak to Wade, please tell him I won't go to bed until I hear from him.
Yes, Mom, I gave the dog his medicine. I told you not to call me here. I love you too.
So it's like there's pros and cons to this thing. This guy still lives at home, his mom.
And his mom has your number.
Right. Like, this is too much. So the end of the episode, we see her at the apartment with him. They're listening to records, smoking weed out of a soda bottle, like very high school, eating KFC, like got the munchies. When his parents come home early, scold him because they told him already, if we catch you smoking weed again, like...
Your father and I told you if you ever brought marijuana into this house again...
Carrie brought it.
I couldn't believe it. Power Lad would never have ratted me out like that.
Is that true, Carrie? Did you bring marijuana into this house?
Yes, Mrs. Adams. I brought the marijuana into the house. And I'm taking it with me when I go.
Hot child in the city.
This man is old dealing with this.
Yeah.
And basically, they scold him, and Wade blames the weed smoking on Carrie, and she takes the blame, but takes his weed as she leaves.
Love this win.
Such a win.
This is great.
We end the episode with the ladies smoking weed and just like having a night, remembering the simpler times when they were kids. And that was the episode.
Yeah.
So let's dive into this discussion. Okay, can we start with Jenny Breer and these like over-sexualized 13-year-olds?
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure.
So this was like 2001, I guess. And obviously she was very extreme, right? This kid. But how do you think the kids of today, if this was a 2025 episode, how do you think they're doing?
The opposite. Aren't they having less sex than anyone
That's true.
ever?
That's what they say. Yeah.
I think back in our day, they sex was something that was still like very much coveted. We also went to a single sex education, and so like boys were very coveted. So I have a lens on this that's a little bit shifted, but I think that now today all of the people who binged Teen Mom had kids. And those are all the older cousins of the people who are like 13 now, right? So those people don't want to get pregnant. Those people know that their rights are being taken away. Those people, like, they just know so much. They have Plan B if they have it in their state. Boys are like getting weirder than ever. Like, so I think they'd be the opposite. I think they'd be like a Miss Girl who was Carrie's mentee in the Hamptons, who followed her.
Oh, who was like a prude, basically.
Yeah, who was like, I'm part of the community of people who are prudes. I think it'd be the opposite. What about you?
Yeah, I'm like split. I don't know, because they do say that Gen Z's having less sex than like ever before, and are like the least sexual at their age compared to like every other generation. But then you think of like 13-year-olds now have access to so much information. Like half, Jenny Breer and her friends at 13-year-olds, are a lot of it, they're talking out their ass. They don't know shit actually about sex.
Right.
They're trying to like emulate women, what they think women say and talk about, and who knows if any of them have had any sex, even though they're claiming they're doing all of this.
Right.
Whereas 13-year-olds today, like, actually know what's happening. Like, they have smartphones. They are literally a click away from Pornhub, which is terrifying. I don't know if I told you this. There's someone I know, I'll just say, they had a big scandal at their kid's school.
This is my favorite story to retell.
Okay, so you've told people this story. It's insane.
I love it.
Y'all, there was a parent at this school that gave their, I want to say she was like 8-year-old daughter, gave her an iPad. No parental protections, no.
Like iPad from the Apple store.
From the Apple store, not the kid's iPad that literally only had.
Yeah,
Leapfrog, and it's like big and green. Like, gave her an Apple full-on iPad with seemingly no protections. She just had full access to the internet, YouTube, everything. Come to find out, somehow, I don't know how the parents found this out, she was surfing Pornhub for like over a year when they found out. An 8-year-old, just late night, full access to her iPad on Pornhub.
Yeah.
That's like, wild. That's so wild. That's so horrifying. That is sad. So damaging. There is wild shit on Pornhub that I don't even want to look at my damn self. Better yet, an 8-year-old who doesn't even know really what the fuck they're watching and don't really have any hasn't even formulated, there you go, their own ideas of like they don't even know what sex is, first of all. So they haven't no formulated ideas of like what a man does in sex, what a woman does in sex, what, you know, what two men or women having sex. Like they don't know fuck all because they've not had sex themselves or they should not have had sex themselves. And it's being fed this through like violent porn potentially.
Yeah.
That they just kind of
curious about
whatever. Yeah. It reminds me too of Euphoria. Remember Jacob Elordi's character? He like discovered his dad's porn, not even porn, like his home videos of having sex with like trans women prostitutes, like at a young age, and that like fucked him up, you know. As we saw in high school, he was like fucked. And so yeah, I'm torn because we hear all these things about kids nowadays, like don't have sex, they don't, you know, they're not interested. But they have more access than ever before than, you know, when we were kids, we had like home computers, right? And there was like...
Yeah, you can't look at porn on the computer in your living room.
In the middle of your living room. Like, you know, there was so much risk involved in like even trying to explore like what, you know, things everyone's talking about at school or whatever the fuck. Whereas now kids have their own smartphones under their covers in their bed doing their thing. Like, yeah, so I don't really know what's going on with the kids. Actually.
I know. I wonder that too. I wonder if, because Jenny and her friends were talking as if having sex was cool.
And everyone was doing it type of thing.
Right. So if we know statistically that like kids are not having as much sex now, is it still cool to talk about sex in that way? Or is it hidden with just you?
Or is it? Yeah.
It's just like your kink that you have, you and your phone, you know?
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I told you about that docu-series, I think it was on Hulu, called Social Studies.
Yep.
Where they followed for like a 2-year period a group of different high schoolers in Los Angeles. And it became Euphoria like by episode 2. Like it was... It didn't take no time to get real dark.
Yeah.
So, but I bring that up because you said private. Are things happening private? I think things are very private.
Yeah.
They're all doing fuck shit, but it's very hidden from the parents.
Right.
And they know the internet and how to hide shit better than me and you.
Yeah.
And so... yeah, the kids are figuring it out.
They definitely are figuring it out, but I wonder if it's worse hidden with just you. I feel like it's worse.
Yeah.
There's more shame involved, but also who am I to tell you, to tell your friends when your friends record yourselves all day long? Why would you be open about that too? It might end up on TikTok. You know what I mean? There's like a threat there. I wonder. I'm really curious about this now.
Yeah, what's going on with the youth and sex and all of this. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Oh my God. Remember the movie 13?
Woo. Yes. Oh my God.
Nikki Reed.
Woo! And it was like semi-biographical as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. She like helped write the script. Yeah. Crazy. Anyways, Jenny and her friends, they are like grown adults or trying, like mini adults trying to. What was do you remember yourself at 13? What were 13. You like and why or how?
Like, 13. Well, we talked about this. I was reading The Coldest Winter Ever.
Oh yes, me too. 7th grade, that book was floating around.
Yeah. So my first taste of erotica was that book. I remember there were like 3 sex scenes in the book, and I remember them being like, "Oh my God!" Right? Like crazy, right? And then I was also at the time in Jack and Jill.
Okay.
So I did have access to boys, and I had access to boys at church.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there were boys around my age.
Yeah. Was this the age? How old were you when you went to all girls school?
I was, I was 5th grade.
5th grade you started. I always think you started at 7th grade.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's Eloise.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you've been in all girls school at this point. By this point. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. So so boys were still like coveted, right?
Yeah.
And I was boy crazy too.
Yeah.
And beauty obsessed at the same time. And I also got big old boobs.
Puberty hit early.
Yep, real early. Okay. Face was still giving Pippi Longstocking down. The house down boots. But the body was bodying at the time.
Oh my God.
And so I had this kind of like grown body.
Yeah.
And I was around boys on the weekends and then like around girls during the weekdays.
Yeah. Okay.
That was pretty much it, I think. Yeah.
That is interesting. When puberty hits early, you look like a girl, but your body looks like a woman, or is becoming womanly. And then the attention you start to get from men is like very confusing and like obviously problematic. And men are the worst.
I know.
And you see that a lot. A lot of girls, you know, hit puberty early and they find themselves in these bodies, womanly bodies, but they are 12 and 13 years old. You know, what the fuck do I do? Wow. Yeah.
Gross.
I feel like I'm still trying to hold on to childhood. I feel like I just grew up. Like, honestly, like I'm 35 allegedly, but sure, I'm trying desperately to like hang on. I was very much allowed to be a kid. I was the baby of 3.
Right.
So I was the kid. I was the baby, and I breathed into that real easy. And I was always way more tomboyish. So boys were not really of interest to me. Makeup wasn't really of interest to me. My interests were very like nerdy. Like I love to read and write and like very insular. So I was never boy crazy.
Were both Pokemon cards around at this time?
Pokemon. I had a huge Pokemon collection. Yep. Still love to play games, like board games and dolls and all that shit. Like I was very just not interested in boys in that way. I also so I didn't go to our all-girls school, you know, until high school. So I was in public school through 8th grade around boys. Like I had crushes and things, but I was also in school with these boys since I was like in 1st grade. Like we grew up together.
You saw them so differently than I did.
So they were like a novelty to you.
They were, yep. They were sexual beings, right?
Yeah.
They were like your ticket to like kind of social. There was definitely social status to having a boyfriend, having like access to boys constantly, even if they were just calling on the house phone. And then they were also access to becoming a woman. Like the more male attention you got at all girls school, the more womanly you were.
You felt okay.
Right. Yeah. And so I always wanted to be a 32-year-old woman. So I was like so ready to have my boyfriend that I called on my house phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. I definitely see that going to all girls. When I'm like, for me, I was with them throughout. So there was no novelty. Like,
you see them in so many different statuses. Like,
I saw them go through puberty themselves. I saw their voices change, their faces get acne. Like, some of them get cute, and then a lot of them just like not. There was no novelty. But I had crushes. Like, I absolutely had a crush on people, but like, it didn't drive me crazy, I guess, in the same way. Also, nobody was looking at me. So also, like, there was no stakes involved. I could have crushes and who the fuck cared? No one was looking over there.
Oh, no.
And then, I remember like 8th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, when we were like 13, people started kissing, that was like a thing.
Oh, yeah.
7th grade was like bar and bat mitzvahs. We were like partying, like full on raging at these bat mitzvahs. People were starting to like grind. And that was like a thing.
Teen nights,
yeah.
Girl, teen night was wall to wall. Okay.
God. Yeah, so there was like things were happening, but I think for me it never felt real because like nobody has a crush on me, nobody's looking at me. Yes. So I could just like have my innocent crush and it doesn't have any impact whatsoever. And then the boys in my grade, just like fucking Jimmy, whatever,
Zach, didn't do it for you.
Yeah, I've known them since we were 7, so like you're not really looking like anything to me when I've been like playing on the school ground with you since I was like a kid,
Right.
So, yeah, interesting. But yeah, city kids different. This
totally
Jenny and these
different
kids,
experience.
Very different. Drop in the comments if you was a city kid.
Of any city,
but particularly New York City. That's a different kind of city because you was riding them subways to school when you were 9.
Yep.
So I'm curious about the experience of a 13-year-old in New York. Yeah.
And you could so easily say, I'm going to my friend's house, and you're going to anywhere else.
Anywhere. You're going to a warehouse party in fucking Brooklyn. Like Gowanus from the Heights. Like, who knows where the hell you went? Honestly, the city was your oyster, and you could just swipe that little card, the little student card, and go wherever you wanted to go. This is nuts. Really
That's
crazy.
the thing with these kids. Everything's so unlimited.
Yeah.
I remember having a cell phone at 13, but I had limited minutes and I couldn't call nobody after 9. And like, there were so many different barriers to my communication.
There was limits. Yeah.
There's no limits to their communication.
Yeah. That's so true. There was a house computer.
Yep.
That at a certain time, you couldn't be on it.
No, absolutely not.
You just couldn't. The dial-up at a certain... That shit was loud.
Yeah.
You couldn't just sit there and quietly on dial... No. There was just... there was just no... It's just out of bound hours. So I had no choice but to be in my bed reading a book. Because what the fuck else am I doing?
Even if it's erotica.
Yeah, it might be. It might be the coldest winter ever. But I was in bed. They knew where I was. And I wasn't surfing Pornhub or whatever the hell the kids are doing now on their phones. I don't know.
Or like talking to my little boyfriend. Or like, you know what I mean? Like some weird shit that I'm doing with somebody. Yeah.
Oh, they had that in social studies. A girl
the sexting.
Yeah, the sexting, but a girl fully met some person on the internet.
Oh, God.
Had her whole little internet boyfriend that she met up in person. On the show, they captured the whole thing. She was going on a college tour with her mom and was like, I'm going to the mall real quick. And went up with her, like, internet boyfriend. It was so insane. I was like, I'm about to watch this child get murdered on this show.
On
like,
live.
What are we watching, To Catch a Predator now? Like, what is this?
Ugh.
Anyways, segueing over, we see Carrie give a guy at the cafeteria Miranda's number. That felt so throwback. Is this like a lost art form? What is this?
It really is. I would love to do this for someone now.
Yeah, it feels odd.
It does. Yeah,
right?
It does. And then sometimes you get up close and they're not what you see.
They're not exactly what you see. Yeah.
That's happened to me before.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Even this weekend. So I went out this weekend.
Yes.
With my sister, some friends.
Yeah.
And we were at this rooftop place and it was crowded. So the one table that we saw is a huge corner table. There's 2 guys sitting there, but there's like 4 empty seats. We're like, do we just like go and ask if we could sit with them so we could sit the fuck down? So we went up. They were very nice. 2 black guys. I told you they were like 2 firefighter search and rescue guys.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. Very interesting. Nice. Sat down. You know, we're sitting there for like a minute. So we're like chatting with them, whatever. And they were nice. They were like not weird or like hitting on us or anything creepy, but we were just having like decent conversation, I thought. And one of them and my friend exchanged numbers because he wanted her to somehow get him access to the Soho house in Miami. So that was like a whole conversation. I missed that whole part, but that exchange happened. Anyways, they end up leaving. We're all saying bye. And then they left. And I'm just like, they didn't ask for anybody's number. That's so interesting.
Yeah,
I'm sitting with a baddie.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And we sat there for like an hour with them, good chats, whatever. They presumably were single. I didn't see any rings, on their fingers. And we had great conversations, like, and then they kind of just like left. And I was like,
why
that
not?
just seems odd to me. Yeah. I feel like 10 years ago, one of them would have been, so what's your name? Let me get your number. Like a whole thing. There was nothing. And I'm like,
how old were they?
They were 45. 45
That's
and
too
46.
old to be acting like that.
I thought so, right?
That's too old.
Like the only number exchange was because he was like, oh yeah, let me, try to get me the hookup at Soho House or whatever in Miami. And then that was it. Like that was the only exchange of number, but there was neither one of them asked any of my friends for their contact. Instagram, phone, nothing. And I just thought that was odd because I'm sitting with 3 gorgeous, well-to-do single women.
Right.
And there was and I was like, damn, it's like this out now? Like
that's the thing. That's weird too, because if they weren't interested, they would just be like, you ladies, you have the table, and then peruse the room. Right?
That's what I would think. They sat there the whole time and engaged with us the whole time. And then at the end, it was like, all right, nice meeting you guys. And all right, I'm going to head out.
Maybe they're
now.
married.
Maybe.
Yeah, they could be married.
I don't know. I was like, God, like, what is happening? 2025. Like here I'm seeing Carrie like, hey, my friend thinks you're cute. Here's her number. Like that is not.
And then they go on a date.
And they went on a date. It's just like odd. Anyways. Would you date a man with braces?
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, they're temporary.
I would too. Yeah, I think it's temporary. Honestly, I low-key think braces on adults look kind of cute.
You're one in the club? Yeah, there's a
club. I see it. I think it's kind of cute for some reason. On girls, on guys, like, provided their teeth, and I'm sorry if I'm about to offend people, but provided their teeth are not so jacked up, like the braces are like really doing a number. Like,
right.
You know, if it's just kind of straightened it out, whatever. I think, what's her name? Mandy? Wheezy?
Oh, Wheezy has them,
braces. Oh, she look kind of cute. Gives her like a little edge, a little something.
Yeah.
I would date a man with braces. I don't know what Miranda was talking about.
I don't know either. That's crazy. He's just trying to better himself.
Exactly. What about a man who still lives with his parents?
There's exceptions to every rule.
Okay, what are your exceptions?
There's exceptions, right? So if you are taking care of a parent, no question.
Oh, caregiving. Absolutely.
You know, caregiving of any kind, family member, whatever. If you are set to inherit said house, that'll also give it a whirl.
But what do you mean set to inherit? Meaning the parents are about to die?
No, I don't want to go there. But maybe they're going to Florida.
Oh, soon.
Okay. And you want to renovate. And you don't want to pay rent.
Okay.
So you're living at the house.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
There are those situations too, right? Your parents live in whatever country you're from, right? And then you pay the mortgage on the house. So it's your parents' house, but they only come up, once every 3 months. You know, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
So there's lots of exceptions to this.
Exceptions.
A lot of workarounds.
Yeah. But very specific.
Very
specific. I also thought you have already bought a place, but you're renovating it.
Yep.
So now you're living at home as your other place that you're moving to is getting renovated, right? So that, or I could see if you were like living overseas, you just moved back.
Yes.
Now you're figuring out next steps. Yeah, you're in a transition period of some point. But yeah, at this age, 34, 35, like there are very small windows that I would accept.
Yes.
For why you would be choosing to live with your parents. Like you're choosing to not value your space and your independence for the sake of saving money or for whatever reason.
Yeah. Extreme frugal tendency.
Yeah.
That I don't do
frugal. I don't want nothing to do with that because that is a tall tale sign of something I might experience in our relationship, dealing with money and your frugalness. I don't want nothing to do with. Yeah. Okay. We're on the same page with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm open for these 3 reasons.
Yes. I can name them like so clearly.
Clearly. Yeah. Now, what are ways, because I think what they were also trying to paint with, oh boy, that Carrie was dating, Wade, the comic book writer, him being at home.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of like a man-child also. Like he's like trying to hang on to his youth or whatever. And Carrie's trying to explore this question of like, are we 13? Are we 35 going on 13? Like, are we just trying to hold on to youth? What are ways in which you see yourself now trying to hang on to the last threads of childhood and youth?
Yeah, I don't think I do as much, but I do want to bring up something that, of course, Queen Shan Boody brought up on her podcast the other day. Actually, with Dr. Laura Berman from Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, she has an episode with her. And Shan works for Bumble.
Yeah,
and Bumble every year puts out this report called the Dating Trends. So in the 2025 dating trends, one of them is micromance.
Micromance.
So this is showing affection through like little tiny things. And one of them is like hearting your story or sending memes or a playlist or like creating those little inside jokes. And to me, it's not necessarily youth culture specific because like my mom says memes all the time,
right? Everyone does.
But it just seems like something so innocent that is kind of calling back to a childlike romance, right? And it's one of the top 5 things
interesting.
in dating now is micromance, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, it is like we all do it. Growing as adults, we all do it. You know, even if you're not in a relationship, even if you're just dating or you like someone, you know, sending a fire emoji or sending a like those are the little ways of like showing interest, and it feels cutesy like high school, but it's those are the elements of like youth that is like magical when you're like dating someone, I think.
And there are callbacks too that we always do when we investigate dating shows. For example, what we're talking about now in this present moment in September is Ace and Shelley. Did they meet before or did they not?
Right.
And they go back to the comments when Ace is leaving these fire emojis, these heart emojis, these like, you know, just really simple things on her public social media. Yeah, that's saying that he's interested in her and knows her, perhaps. Right.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was a really interesting one, the micromance, because I just have somebody who's not on social media.
I know. Yeah.
Our Twitter DMs are so pathetic, girl. I look so thirsty, desperate, and tired. This is me sending him funny tweets and him not responding for 4 days.
Oh my God. That's one-sided Twitter relationship.
So one-sided, this Twitter DM.
Oh my God. That's funny. Yeah, that's a good way to look at this. The micromance. I was thinking, for me, it's like doing boring adult shit like my taxes, like trying to find a new doctor. Right now we're dealing with home insurance, like all that stuff. I just call my dad for help. I feel so blessed and lucky that I have a dad that is here, supportive, whatever. He doesn't do it for me, but like he needs to help me, walk me through this because I don't. What are taxes?
I think that's everyone though. I think that's everybody needs help in that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is like all of our collective fight against growing up. Is like
you think
taxes. I feel like every year around tax season you see all these like funny videos and memes of people I can't do this shit, somebody help me, dad, where you at, mom, anybody? It's like our fight against wanting to grow, because that's like the ultimate sign of like you are an adult. You have to sign up for life insurance now. You have to pay your taxes on your own now. You have to figure that out, you know. Figuring out all this boring logistical legal stuff is like my way of like fighting against is my way of like trying to hang on to being a kid, because I don't want to do this shit.
Oh my God. I think of it as like you're trying to get away from scammers.
The scammers?
Yeah, because if you call your mom and you say, okay, who's this accountant that you like you're not trying to get got. There's so many people who are trying to get you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, that's how I look at it. That's why I call my mom.
Yeah.
Like, who do you trust to do this thing? Yeah.
That is true. That is definitely true. Yeah. Now, Charlotte, let's get into Charlotte. Let's finish up Charlotte.
Wait, can I ask you one more question about New York City and childhood?
Yeah.
I feel like in this episode, Carrie went back to childhood in New York in this way that is so fun in the summer to do. What are some of your favorite activities, especially in the summertime, going to New York and like just living as if you're carefree and nothing's, you got no responsibilities?
Park days. You know, I live for the park.
Oh, that is a fabulous time because it's also free.
It's free. New York in the summertime, park culture ain't none better. Particularly Central Park, but any park really. Prospect Park too is great park culture. But yeah, just like going with a blanket, some music, a book, and just being free. Like I literally get there, I kick my shoes off immediately. My toes are in the grass. I'm laying here. I mean, this is not childlike, but I'm usually on an edible of some sort. Just I was
gonna say, no, weed is legal too, girl. It's over.
But it's like feeling almost like a kid, like playing outside, getting to be outside.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and very low stakes. Like as a kid, you would just like go outside and like see who wants to play. Really,
yes, right.
It's the same. Just go to the park, bring my little bag with like, you know, a snack, some music, a book, an edible, and just being outside, just playing, just really playing with myself outside. And yeah, that for sure for New York is that, I think. Mr. Softy.
Oh my God, you hear the music is on.
It's on and popping. Like a kid, I'm like,
yes, same.
I'm
still
looking side to side. Yep. Get my cash ready. Get me my little ice cream cone. That is definitely New York. It's like being a kid in New York, but as an adult too. Like, ooh, Mr. Softy's in town. I gotta get my ice cream. I was like excited. Yeah. Nate, do you have cash? I don't have any cash. I never have cash. $5. Can I get a Mr. Softy, please? It's the best.
It is. The Exchange Place one knows me. The Jersey City guy. He knows me. Yeah, it's terrible.
We have one in town here. We do, girl. We have an ice cream truck. The same Mr. Softy sound.
Yeah.
I was like, I heard it when I first moved in. I was like, what the hell is that? Nate said he grew up also in his town. They had a Mr. Softy.
Mr. Softy, yeah.
I did not. I thought that was a New York City ice cream truck jingle. I did not. I was so shocked when I heard it here. I was like, where am I?
Yeah.
But we have one that rides down to the park in the back.
So cool. Nice.
I haven't been to him yet, but I will.
Yeah.
Okay, Charlotte. Charlotte she's trying with Trey. She's trying. He just keeps shutting her down. And he says to her, you just have to accept the fact that I'm not a sexual person.
Yeah.
This is just totally uncalled for, right?
Yes.
Like, how does he get off doing this?
I don't know. He says he's a surgeon. So he can say something medical like that, right?
Right.
I'm just not sexual. I just wasn't born with the hormones, or I'm just not sexual. You know what I mean? Like, he can make up some medical ass, stupid ass reason, and she can't because she's a housewife.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I feel like this obviously was a conversation he owed her before he duped her into this marriage. And I'm annoyed with her that she's not calling that out. Like, you want me to accept that you're not a sexual person. I did not know you were not a sexual person.
Because that's not true. He's jacking off every night.
So that's not true. You're not sexual with me.
Yeah. So I think what the problem here is, and I want to give empathy to men in this moment, right? Because I think this is a hard one for a lot of dudes to admit. They're like, of sexual performance, right? That they can't like live up to the expectation and deliver. Especially like baby making age, which Charlotte is like good and ready, I'm sure. At the 9-month mark, she's like ready to go. And that can be very frustrating for a lot of men. So I want to like give men a little space here. Because it does sound like we're shitting on Trey like so hard. Like, why wouldn't you just admit that your dick don't work? Like, that's a little crazy.
I just want him to communicate. Because he's talking so boldly. You just have to accept what? You and you alone knew these facts. I did not know that. You know?
Don't you think he's not saying it because he doesn't know? This is his excuse. This has worked in the past or not worked, but he doesn't know.
He can't tell me he don't know. Oh, how to communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He clearly doesn't have the tools. Yeah.
Despite being a Samaritan.
I can't. But yeah, I think I've said it before, I think last episode, this is like my fundamental issue with Trey and Charlotte, why they obviously should not be married, is because they just didn't have fundamental conversations about sex. And it's not about the fact that they, you know, I can support people who abstain or celibate before marriage, whatever agreements you have that work for you, that's fine. But that doesn't mean also abstaining from the conversation about sex or conversations about sex and fantasy and what you like or don't like or how it goes. Like, they seem like they haven't had any conversations even about sex, period.
At all, yeah. And because of that, he feels so uncomfortable. Around it and around, like, he feels uncomfortable in himself, obviously, despite the fact that he's jacking off in the mirror.
Right.
Jacking off looking at yourself every day. That's wild.
That is wild.
It was crazy. I remember a Broad City episode like that too. It was all around masturbation, and a lot of tried to get Abby to masturbate them.
On the Zoom. Weren't they doing on Zoom together or some shit? I can't.
Trey showed up in the board. God, that show was good. Oh my God.
So funny.
So good. But he doesn't know how to communicate. He's like embarrassed.
Yeah,
he's
severely.
Like, he's really embarrassed of his body and stuff like that. And that level of vulnerability, you shouldn't have to be forced to get to at the 5-month mark because you got married.
Yeah.
You should just be able to ride that out for a good year and figure it out as your boyfriend, girlfriend. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. And this is your wife now. Like,
you owe her so much more.
So much more.
Yeah.
Then the silence and it is what it is, and then just like turns his back on her.
I'm not gonna be your Prince Charming, okay? Just ride your unicorn into the forest.
Just like how you think this is gonna work? Now Trey describes his masturbation as tension relief and says it has nothing to do with Charlotte. What did you think of that? Did you agree? This has everything to do with Charlotte.
Yeah. What? I can't believe how much he's centering himself in this moment.
Okay.
I can't believe it, because releasing tension reminds me of Joe Gorga. He used to say he has to get rid of the poison. That's how he used to call it.
Jesus.
Yeah. And that he has to he has to have sex every night, because otherwise it's a poison buildup in your body.
Oh my God.
Yeah, men just be like making shit up.
Making shit up. Yeah. That too, I feel like I remember learning through like TV, probably TV and movies, like blue balls, like how painful it is for men, and that you can't give a guy blue balls. Like it's so what?
Yeah, because he'll be like hurting all night long, and he'll be so in pain and da da da. Oh my God! Meanwhile, like 98% of women are faking an orgasm, like all the time.
Come on, you know how painful that shit is. Talk about pain.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, so funny. And even in Forever, when he was like fucking her thigh and came immediately, poor thing.
I know.
But anyways, I feel like he's really centering himself, and this is like really devastating for Charlotte, because this is something that he just needs to work out on his own. They don't need to be in couples therapy. Ain't no reason Charlotte needs to be here.
No, yeah.
Terrible.
You need to go figure out how to communicate and then address your I don't know if it's this deep, but like, does he have a porn addiction? Like that was
I was
my next
wondering
question.
that too. I was wondering that too, because Charlotte's jugs ain't jugging. You know what I mean?
Jugs ain't jugging. Also, I feel like, when you hear about people with porn addictions, not all of them obviously, but like some of them, they're so addicted to the fantasy that when it's now in reality, they don't have the drive, they don't have the motivation, they don't have the desire to even have sex in person.
And the fantasy, because they're addicted to the fantasy gets kinkier. That's like one of the points of porn, right? That's why that 8-year-old could be on Pornhub for a year and not get bored.
Yeah.
Because the fantasy just keeps turning up the dial.
Yeah.
Right? And your mind keeps wanting for that dopamine to like keep chasing it and chasing it. And those highs get higher and higher and higher.
Yeah. So for him to say, oh, this has nothing to do with Charlotte, it's like, particularly the fact that you're masturbating to content that is like kind of the opposite of her. Like,
and you're
blonde
just
women with big jugs,
and you're hiding it, and
it's hidden.
Which you have the right to hide it. I remember Warner talking about this as well. You have the right to hide
privacy.
It's a privacy
for sure
in marriage, whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't have the right to say to your wife that you're not sexual and then masturbate every night.
Yeah, and then say it has nothing to do with her. It's all about me. Like, how does that work?
It doesn't, clearly.
It doesn't work at all. Yeah. So yeah, Charlotte and Trey, they're trying. I guess we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. If you think so.
We're like, things are being revealed at least.
Yes, true. Right.
If it was up to him, it would be like silence. We don't talk about this. Nothing is happening. Yeah. We just don't have sex and that's it. At least we're like learning more about his sexual life. He has one. He clearly does. So it's like we're baby stepping this shit, I guess. That's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, Justine, are we 34 going on 13? What do you think 13? Is happening to us as adults?
God. That's what everybody wants us to be. Oh my God. Everybody wants to. Youth is so easy to get to now. So easy. Oh my God, to just feel younger in your speech, in your
true
appearance. Youth is like really achievable these days. So when we looked at the Bachelor in Paradise or Golden Bachelor cast and how young they all looked,
it's like they easily could have been on the regular Bachelor.
Show.
Yeah. I was gonna say too, particularly now that culture has kind of like flattened in a way, like with TikTok has people of all ages. We're slowly learning what the Gen Z are saying, and they're saying, or how they're talking. They're learning how we talk. Like it's even just as you said, there's more access. It's easier for us to achieve youth because we have more access to what it looks like, sounds like, smells like,
Yes.
even through social media alone.
Social media, you can sign up as one thing and then become another, right? Like, remember when I tried to be a man for 2 weeks?
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you can trick your algorithm to tell you that you're a 13-year-old kid and see what they're doing. Yeah, that is true. Interesting. That is an interesting experiment.
Yeah, it was wild.
It was scary. I remember you were like, it's dark over here. I hate it.
Oh, it's red pill. All of you were subjected to red pill. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Yeah. Anyways, join the conversation, guys. Sound off in the comments. Let us know what you think about youth and aging and what we're all doing here in our 30s. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.